So Phoenix will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Bledsoe is joined in the backcourt by Dragic. Inside, it's Morris and Plumlee. And it's Tucker in at the small forward. Bledsoe kicks to Morris. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. It's Dragic with the drive. 6 on the shot clock. From 13 feet, it goes down. The Suns last season back to being one of the better offensive teams in the NBA, Steve, after their uncharacteristic struggles 2 seasons ago.
Well, you remember under Steve Nash, they led the league in points per possession for 6 straight seasons from 2004 to 2010. Suns fans really accustomed to high-octane offense, that's for sure.
And here are the Suns now. The Kings getting the bucket. Here's Tucker. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Tucker's got his first points in this one. And here's Collison. Pass to Cousins. Shot from the wing, and he gets the jumper to Cousins.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he could really get rolling.
Dragic the pass to Tucker. Morris dishes to Bledsoe. Out left to the wing. Morris kicks to Bledsoe. Just 3 to shoot from past the arc. Offensive rebound. Tucker the pass to Morris. And he gets it to go.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
Collison with it. Gay outside. Takes it off the glass.
They'd love to have a few more easy baskets like that to kind of set the tone for the rest of the game.
Now let's find out what head coach Mike Malone had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, we've talked at length about how they plan to contain this excellent offensive ball club. He said, you know, our opponent changes, but our principles stay relatively constant. It's all about denying the high percentage shots, the layups, free throws, and open three-pointers. If they're hitting contested jump shots, you just have to tip your hat to them. Kevin, a sound strategy.
And Doris, thank you as always. And of course, facing an offense like this, you really have to be aware at all times of the weapons they throw at you.
No question. You know, and it's one thing to plan for them. It's another thing when you actually see them. This is an explosive club, so they've got to be ready defensively.
Yeah, it takes some defensive creativity in my mind. He's shown himself to be a coach who's always got a few wrinkles in his pocket.
And here's Dragic following the three from Rudy Gay. And it's Phoenix scoring again. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Collison against Bledsoe. Collison dishes to Gay. Here's McLemore. Collison gets a wide open look. And the three off target.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start. He has such a knack for scooping up the rebound and then making a defense pay.
Now here's Dragic. Here's Morris. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was as sweet as honey.
Outside Collison. Cousins with a screen for Collison. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
The Suns have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Dragic kicks to Morris. Bledsoe left side. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Gay passes to Cousins. And McLemore kicks to Gay. Hits it from three-point range.
For Rudy.
Gay's got 8 points. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
Now here's Dragic. And he gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
P.J. Tucker, a rookie second-rounder with the Raptors back in 2006, 2007. Really barely played then, and then has Spent the next 5 seasons playing abroad, trying to find a spot to play. Finally returning to the Suns over the last 2 seasons. He has really established a niche. A tough defender, good rebounder, excellent all-around player.
Now here's Plumlee, following the shot by Rudy Gay, and stolen by Cousins. Now McLemore, back to Collison. Thompson, a screen on Bledsoe. Collison kicks to McLemore. There's the dish to Gay. 6 to shoot. The tray. McLemore, no good.
You know, P.J. Tucker capturing that starting small forward job with the Suns after only 2 months, very impressive. He was not a perimeter shooter 2 seasons ago. As a matter of fact, coming out of college, he was known more for his energy and defense, but last season, he really developed into an accurate three-point shooter.
Now here's Collison. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Cousins gets it to go.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us just another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
And Tucker at 6'6", college power forward. Stevie's made the transition to small forward in the NBA.
You know, but he still brings that big man physicality to his defensive approach. He's a good rebounder. He's tough. Continue to shoot well from 3. I think he's going to stick around this league for a long time.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Sacramento's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Collison kicks to Cousins. The 17-footer. Morris with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. A nice shot by Tucker.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Now here's Collison. Here's Gay. Morris with the rebound. The Suns leading. Bledsoe with it. Now defended by McLemore. Bledsoe dishes to Morris. The shot is off, and Sacramento will go the other way with it. McLemore, the pass to Collison. And Cousins kicks to Gay. Another miss by Gay. And here's Bledsoe. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Plumlee dishes to Dragic. Outside for Bledsoe. His three-pointers off the mark. The Kings have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Gay sets the pick for Collison. Passes it to Thompson. Here's Cousins. Nice work on the board. Staying off of the basket. Cousins has got 8 points. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here. Bledsoe with it. Dragic kicks to Morris. Tipped away. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Carl Landry's checked in for Cousins. Williams comes in for Thompson. Stauskas is checked in for McLemore, and Ray McCallum subbed in for Darren Collison. And the Suns here with a different look. Lenz checked in for Plumlee. Morris comes in for Markieff Morris. Gerald Green, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And Thomas subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip. It's now been 8 years since the Kings have played postseason basketball. The path back to the playoffs, especially in the Western Conference, is not getting any easier anytime soon.
Well, Phoenix shooting an impressive 60% early. Thomas kicks to Morris. Len passes to Morris. Outside Dragic. Free throw line jump shot, and that one's good. Dragic has got 6.
Assist from another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shot.
Now here's Gay. He points for him, and that puts them in the lead. Stauskas has got his first 3 points of the game. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
Yeah, we're still in the first half. I mean, the way this thing is going, this could turn into a wild one.
Here's Green. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Len can't hit from the low block. Here's Stauskas, guarded by Green. Gay with no one around. Off target with his 3. The Suns trailing. Ring shot on the way. And there's Green on the assist by Dragic. Green's got his first basket.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
Certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
Gay kicks to Stauskas. Fires for 3. Count that one.
That's a 3.
Stauskas has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Kings.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively. Obvious
Suns foul call.
Yeah, he took a hit
Marcus
right there and
Morris.
earned those free throws.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for
Look
your
now how the
Kings.
offensive approach
Ray
has been
McCallum.
going here so far for the Kings.
2
Now, they didn't
shots.
waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And the Kings making a change here. Ellington's checked in, and the Suns making a change here as well. Warren's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
Phoenix was one of several teams in the West that was a surprise to many, and they were able to sneak up on a lot of their conference counterparts early in the season.
That's good.
Great
Isaiah
move to the
Thomas.
hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Here's McCallum. He feeds it to Landry. The pass to McCallum. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Williams. Drills the baseline
Derek
jumper.
Williams with the basket.
And the Kings lead by 4. One thing with the Suns, Clark, that helped them to a 28-24 Western Conference record is that they knew how to go on mini runs to close out quarters.
You know, they were very good last year towards the end of a quarter, and as you said, Kevin, that kind of play helped them sneak up on a lot of teams out west. They were clearly the surprise team in the NBA, I think.
Here's McCallum. Williams, a screen on Thomas. Picked by Williams. Off the screen. And the Kings check on 2 more.
They've
Stauskas.
set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now, here is Morris. Looking for his first basket still in this one. One kick kicks to Green. Stolen by Landry. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Stauskas' shot is off. Stolen by Landry. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Landry.
And now an 8-point Sacramento lead. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside Thomas. Len sets a screen for Thomas. Now the feed to Len. Thomas kicks to Warren. Back to Green. 1 second left, and he gets the bucket.
Gerald Green.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through. Kings leading now by 6. Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Wayne Ellington is out there with Ray McCallum. And it's Stauskas in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Jeff Hornacek, a first-time head coach last season, but what a terrific job he did with the Phoenix Suns, taking a team that everybody had written off and elevating them to the brink of the Western Conference playoffs.
Now, here's Thomas, down to 5 on the shot clock. McCallum with the rebound. Sacramento's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Landry dishes to McCallum. Here's Stauskas. He's guarded by Thomas. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Coach Hornacek didn't have any head coaching experience, but an overwhelming amount of basketball experience.
Yeah, the son of a great high school coach. He was a walk-on at Iowa State where he became a great player. And then spent 14 seasons playing in the NBA, primarily with the Suns and the Jazz. So, yeah, he's soaked up the game throughout his lifetime.
Here's McCallum following the basket by T.J. Warren. Stolen by Thomas. It's 2-on-1. Warren the pass to Bledsoe. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Over to the wing. Bledsoe right side. From 18 feet away. Good on the jump shot. Sacramento leading by 4. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Stauskas. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Stauskas has got 10 points in the game.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Guys, Kings head coach Mike Malone, a demanding, defensive-minded coach. Some might fear that he'd rubbed his team the wrong way. But star big man DeMarcus Cousins loves his approach, saying he's done an incredible job of keeping us together, keeping us motivated. I'm with Malone until the end. He has my back, and I've got his. Good working situation, guys.
It's all about getting that buy-in from your best players. Thanks, Doris. Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Jason Thompson is checked in for Landry. Gay comes in for Stauskas. McLemore's checked in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Collison in for McCallum. Collison kicks to McLemore. Here's Thompson. That's good. And the Kings lead by 6.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Now here's Dragic. 6 points for him. Dishes it to Morris. Clock at 6. Can't hit. Nice D from Cousins. Kings leading now by 6. A drive by Collison. McLemore dishes to Thompson. Gay outside. Outside Collison. Feeds it to Thompson. Can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. Bledsoe right side. Shot from 12. And that is good. Bledsoe's got 4 this quarter. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Collison the pass to Gay. Screen by Cousins. It's Gay with the drive. And it's Cousins. That time on assist by Rudy Gay. Gay's got 3 assists in the game. Suns trail by 6. Here's Bledsoe. Sacramento grabs the miss.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Now here's McLemore. Cousins with a screen for Gay. The second effort, trying to get open is Thompson. And it's played in by Cousins. Cousins has got the lead up to 8 now for the Kings. And Bledsoe, here we go. Great D that time from Collison.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week. Well, you learn a lot about a player from the way he responds to adversity. Eric Bledsoe player with tremendous potential. Had to back up John Wall at Kentucky. Then he had to back up Chris Paul with the Clippers. You know, rather than get frustrated, he really made the most of those learning experiences, and now it's paying off.
Suns trail by 10. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Darren Collison could be the fastest player in the NBA with the ball in his hands. Westbrook, Parker, obviously in the conversation as well. But Collison, the son of two track stars, he is just explosive.
Plumlee is checked in for Markieff Morris. Knocked away and stolen by Gay. Gay right side. Here's McLemore. He goes up again, and the layup is up and in. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
There's Dragic with the 3. They need this. The shot's good from Plumlee.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And Collison loves to use his quickness at both ends. A blurring transition, Clark, and defensively, he'll hound you for the full 94 feet.
Well, again, we've talked about this before, Kevin. You've got to play to your strengths. He's a little undersized, but as they say, speed kills, and he looks to make the most of his speed.
Sacramento moving it around. Kicks it to Thompson. Goes up with it, and the Kings check out 2 more.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Bledsoe kicks to Tolliver. Back to Bledsoe. He dishes it to Dragic. Bledsoe outside. Shot clock at 5. Tolliver for 3. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Collison dishes to Cousins. Gay outside. Shoots from 12. Phoenix grabs the miss. Plumlee's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Tolliver with the bucket.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Cousins with a screen on Bledsoe. Cousins the pass to Thompson. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Poked away, stolen by Thompson. Gay drives in. Bledsoe with the rebound. Suns trail by 9. Bledsoe right side. Pass to Tolliver. Outside for Bledsoe. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
And Thompson throws it down.
That's a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Assisted by
Dragic with it. Now defended by McLemore. Bledsoe kicks to Dragic. Back to Bledsoe. The dish to Tucker. Pass to Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. Here's Dragic from outside. No luck. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Collison dishes to Cousins. Collison kicks to Gay. They get a hand on it. Here's Tucker. And so he ends up trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And as a
PJ Tucker.
78% foul shooter last season, he was pretty steady at the line.
That free throw missing. Williams, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Phoenix also making some changes. Morris comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And it's Gerald Green in for Eric Bledsoe. Good on the second free throw. Sacramento leading by 7. The pass to McLemore. He feeds it to Collison. He kicks it to McLemore. It's stolen by Green by himself.
Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Now here's Gay. He's got 8. Shot clock at 6. Back to Thompson. And 2 free
Phoenix
throws
foul
coming
call.
up as he misses that
Miles
one. Drawing the
Plumlee.
whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his first personal
Jason
foul.
Thompson, 6'11", out of Rider College. Not a big-time
At the line for
program.
your Kings,
He was
Jason
well-known coming out
Thompson.
of that school because of his ability and his
2
size.
shots.
And he's proven to be a pretty solid NBA player. Very well-rounded game.
First free throw is good. And Jason Thompson able to step outside and hit a jump shot from time to time.
Yeah, and he's a good, solid shooter and scorer, Kevin. Not a great free throw shooter, though, but he does finish inside. I liked him. I liked him at Rider, and I like what I've seen of him so far in the pros.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
You know, last season, the Sacramento Kings crowd set a world record for the loudest roar at an indoor sports stadium. Talk about analytics being on display. Here's a case in point, folks. 126 decibels. Now, 127 is where you can cause permanent hearing loss. My hope and prayer is that the record stays at 126.
The drive by Collison, and he gets it to go. Collison's got his first 2 points.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Now here's McLemore. Williams trying to break free. Again, Sacramento.
And for these Sacramento fans, winning that noise record, a nice way to represent their passion and dedication.
That'll be a
They fought to
Suns
keep
timeout.
this team, and they deserve it.
Timeout called, the Suns. And for the Kings, playing in one of the oldest arenas in the NBA. Big plans, Clark, for a new downtown arena.
And clearly a very ambitious ownership group, and they've said this new arena has to be spectacular. They're looking to build something with the wow factor to become a California landmark. We'll see if it can happen.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Carl Landry's checked in for Thompson. Stauskas comes in for McLemore. And Ray McCallum subbed in for Darren Collison. Thomas checked in for Phoenix. Now, here's Thomas. The feed to Dragic. Pass to Green. There's the 3. That's it, coming off an
Gerald
assist from
Green.
Dragic. Dragic has got his 5th assist in this one. McCallum, the pass to Gay. Dishes to McCallum. Lets the 3 fly. Plumlee with the rebound. Suns trail by 8. Green kicks to Thomas. And the Kings pushing it up now. He's got the ball. 1:37 left in the first half of the game. Here's McCallum. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Williams. And that's a foul called on Miles Plumlee.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. As long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for Sacramento. Lenz checked in for the Suns. Warren comes in for Goran Dragic. .124 left now here in the second. Here's Stauskas. He's got 10. Clock at 4. Here's Ellington. Sacramento again missing.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And with that shot, the
Alex
Kings lead
Len.
is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Len.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Williams a screen on Thomas. McCallum dishes to Ellington. Feeds it to McCallum. Pass to Stauskas. Takes the 3. Count the bucket.
That's a 3.
Stauskas has got 13.
Maybe that'll get him going here in the second quarter. He already knocked down 2 in the first.
Len kicks to Morris. Williams with the steal. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Len's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Now here's Morris. He's guarded by Williams. Thomas goes in. Here's the floater. And there's the rejection.
That looks good.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
From midcourt, the shot is off. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Kings on top, leading by 7. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Goran, how do you rate the team's performance thus far, and what are you expecting in the second half?
I mean, we are battling. We as a team, and if we're gonna play like that, I think so we're gonna be okay.
Goran, thanks for the time. Gotta love it when they battle, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports. Now the Kings leading now by 7. On Phoenix, look at who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe is joined in the backcourt by Dragic. Inside, it's Morris and Plumlee. And it's Tucker in at the small forward position. Cousins, no one around him. From out of the wing, he knocks it down.
I tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them. Rudy Gay traded twice in the last couple of seasons. Really was his big contract that led to him being dealt. Because Gay is a quality player, but the feeling was his production just didn't live up to the cost.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Gentlemen, Rudy Gay receiving laser eye surgery going into last season. His vision had been so bad he was having trouble getting a driver's license. After refusing to wear contact lenses for years, he finally relented and had surgery. His vision has improved. It gave him confidence
Thanks, Doris.
And for Gay, traded from the Raptors to the Kings in December. Really, he had one of his best seasons once he was in Sacramento.
Here's Tucker. Kicks to Morris. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Morris has got 10 points.
You know, guys, when you see it come together like that, I mean, that's the offensive set you want to have. Well done.
Guys in Sacramento, Rudy Gay shooting well and passing better. And Steve, for the season, did a good job of getting to the line.
Yeah, and I think he might have read some of his critics in terms of his game. He's been picked apart in terms of his shot selection and that sort of thing. So, you know, that efficiency was exactly what a lot of people have been clamoring for.
And here's Bledsoe following the three from Rudy Gay. Here's Plumlee. Shot is off. Nice D from Cousins.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Now here's Gay. This is the most they've led by, 13 points.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Tucker the pass to Dragic. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Well, it just seems there's something about lefties. I mean, whether it's Ginobili, James Harden, or the Dragon. That's Goran Dragic. Defenders seem to have a tough time getting on that left hand with those kinds of players and don't typically adjust well to keeping those guys out of the paint.
The first free throw is good.
And Dragic, a great slasher, just 6'3", but he does a terrific job of finishing through contact and around bigger defenders. Not a big-time dunker, but he uses his quickness to get to the rim.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And Dragic can certainly score the basketball. But can't call for a playmaker.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's an excellent pick and roll operator, scoring or finding a teammate out of the pick and roll set.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving
than a pure passing point guard. But, you know, it's interesting, his best assist numbers were in his first year in the league.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. He told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out and run each and every chance they get. He also said that their work on the offensive glass is going to be critical. He believes second chance points will go a long way toward deciding this game. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And for Darren Collison.
But because of his great physical gifts, he is certainly a rising star in the NBA.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Still Kings ball.
And Steve Bledsoe, 6'1" with the 6'8" wingspan, blinding athleticism, and he's an aggressive defender.
Yeah, he's a guy who applies a lot of pressure on the ball. He attacks the glass offensively. He's given us some highlight reel blocks, too. I mean, this young guy is explosive.
Suns trail by 12. Bledsoe right side. He dishes it to Plumlee. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Assist from
Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. The drive by Cousins, back to Collison. Now the dish to Gay. Clock at 6. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Here is Bledsoe. The Kings getting the bucket. Passes to Morris. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
Yeah, look at the numbers. 6 of the last 10 points have come by way of that jump shot, Clark.
Now here's Collison. Back to Cousins. He feeds it to Gay. Cousins with a screen for Gay. Collison dishes to McLemore. And it's good. McLemore for two. He's got 5 points in the quarter. Suns trail by 12. Bledsoe kicks to Dragic. Back to Bledsoe. And there's the pass to Tucker. Plumlee dishes to Tucker. The three. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Collison the pass to Gay. Collison against Bledsoe. Left side Collison. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Cousins and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Dragic kicks to Plumlee. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Kings leading now by 12. The drive by Collison. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Bledsoe. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal
Miles
foul.
Plumlee, Steve, buried on the bench in his rookie season with Indiana. But the Suns saw something in him, and they would not sign off on the Luis Scola trade without Plumlee coming back in the deal.
Well, it was a good move
At the
on their
line for
part.
the Suns,
Plumlee stepped
Eric
into their
Bledsoe,
starting center position. He
taking 2
played
shots.
very well and has a bright future, really, in Phoenix because he fits right into what they're trying to do.
And the Suns' top draft pick, Alex Len, dealt with ankle issues last season. That being the case, how big was Plumlee for them? I mean, he's a big-time glass eater inside and above-the-rim finisher to help force the D to collapse. He's a guy that I think has tremendous upside and is extremely athletic for a front-line player.
Bledsoe hits them both.
And Plumlee still working to expand his skill set, but you don't find many 7-footers who can uncork a 40-inch vertical leap. I mean, his athleticism sets him apart.
Now here's Cousins. 16 points for him. Right block shot. That one rolling around and rims out.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Bledsoe kicks to Morris. Bledsoe outside. Outside Dragic. Pass to Tucker. Fires from deep. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Tucker's got it back down to within single digits for the Suns. Collison against Bledsoe. Collison dishes to Cousins. Back to Collison. From 15 feet away, and he connects with the jumper. Collison's got 4 this quarter. Suns trail by 9. Bledsoe kicks to Plumlee.
Look at what Plumlee has done so far. He has 9 rebounds and 1 assist.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
2 shots.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And another thing that's obviously helped them here, guys, is how hot they've been from the three-point line. They've been on fire.
And that one misses.
The Kings really happy to stay in Sacramento, but looking forward to their new downtown home. A couple of these seasons off yet. As well as the fans have supported this team, cowbells and all, this arena is one of the oldest in the league.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, I think that's a great strategy. Not only do you get easy points, but the clock stops as well.
Gay passes to Collison. Just 5 on the clock. That one off the back iron and out. And the Kings ownership, give them credit. Even as they have begun construction on the new downtown arena, they've invested here in the meantime.
Yeah, new lounges, Wi-Fi. They're making the investment in the fan experience, which I think is important. Really trying to provide the best experience possible for their faithful.
Thompson with the bucket.
Defenders have to be aware. They cannot allow him that position before he catches the ball.
You're exactly right, Steve. That is his...
and offensively. He really struggled to contribute.
Carl Landry's checked in for Sacramento. Stauskas comes in for McLemore. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Lenz checked in for Miles Plumlee. Morris comes in for Morris. Green, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Eric Bledsoe. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Green. And McLemore, an excellent shooter in one season that he had at Kansas.
And you combine that with his athleticism, he's got tremendous upside. That's why he was so highly regarded as a prospect.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Lenz sets a screen for Thomas. Over to the wing. Morris with the ball. He's picked up by Lane. Dragic dishes to Morris. Dragic kicks to Morris. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Gay outside. Cousins with a screen on Green. Gay passes to Cousins. A baseline Jay again.
They're going to have to tighten up defensively, guys, because they're really giving up way too many open looks.
Here's Dragic, rejected by Collison. And here we go with Collison running it up the court. And then Gay with the dunk.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish.
Defensive foul. That's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
First personal foul, teams first.
Sacramento making some changes.
Shooting just
Jared
one.
Williams, he checked in for Cousins. And Ray McCallum subbed in for Darren Collison. And the Suns also making a change. Warren's checked in.
Play.
The free throw drops for Gay.
The Suns training staff renowned around the league for their ability to keep players healthy. They're at the forefront, biomechanics and all that new school stuff. The results have been terrific. It's called preventative maintenance.
Here's McCallum. Stauskas kicks to McCallum. The feed to Gay. Phoenix grabs the miss.
That's one he knows he should have made.
The drive by Green, and that one's good.
Gerald Green.
Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Gay left side. There's the triple. Shot is off, and Phoenix will come the other way. And since the new ownership group took over, the Kings have been one of the most proactive teams in the league, looking for trades and trying to reshape the roster.
Well, they're looking to make moves to climb out of the cellar in the Western Conference. Highly motivated and really looking to shake things up. They traded
Shooting for Phoenix.
upside,
TJ
acquiring Derek
Warren.
Williams and Rudy Gay, adding some athleticism and
Taking
scoring
2 shots.
ability in those two guys.
That free throw good from Warren.
And for the Kings, interesting that they traded away Tyreek Evans, but then traded for Rudy Gay. Gay, 3 years older and with a much larger salary. But, of course, he's a better perimeter shooter. So I think the thinking was he was a better fit for the team.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for Rudy Gay. Second free throw, no good.
And for the Kings, you know, they've got some big money veteran pieces. A lot of guys that can put the ball in the basket. But defensively is where they've struggled. Unless Coach Malone can get them to defend at a higher level, they're going to continue to struggle. I think that's guaranteed. Offense isn't enough to win consistently.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Sacramento making their last shot. And Green gets it to go.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Here's McCallum. Here's Stauskas. That three off the mark.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Sacramento leading by 10. Out to the wing. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. And McCallum kicks to Ellington. Sacramento moving it around. Dishes it to McCallum. Lets it go from deep. Good. McCallum's got 5 points.
Again, lackluster transition defense.
And, you know, 7 of the last 10 points, Steve, they've given up have been off the fast break. So it's pretty easy to see the problem. Now you got to do something to correct it.
Now here's Green. He's got 15. And that one's good. Green's got 8 points in the quarter.
Assist
His stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Landry, a screen on Thomas. Stauskas, the pass to Williams. And the shot is good. Williams has got his second bucket.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Now here's Len. Thomas outside. Warren dishes to Green. Over in the corner, Warren. Again, Phoenix.
He was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Into Derek Williams. Again, Sacramento.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
Here's Thomas. No good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Kings lead by 13. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports. Suns trail by 13. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Sacramento. Up front it's Thompson and Cousins. McCallum is out there with McLemore. And it's Ellington in at the 3 spot. Now here's Bledsoe. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls up, high post, and that one's good. Bledsoe's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Phoenix. Here's McCallum. Cousins with a screen on Thomas. And McCallum kicks to Cousins. And he uses the glass. Cousins has got 20 points.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Now, here's Thomas. And the wide open shot from Warren. Offline with his 3. Thomas up top. Bledsoe outside. Back to Thomas. And the wide open shot from Warren. No good from outside. Kings leading now by 13. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Now Ellington. From deep, McLemore. They get it back. Cousins comes up empty down low. Suns trail by 13. Here's Plumlee. Bledsoe passes to Warren. He kicks to Morris. Second chance shot, and the Suns miss again.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Here's McCallum. Here's Cousins. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Offside Thomas. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Warren, good.
And this team is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Timeout called by the Kings.
You know, the Phoenix Suns have actually drawn a lot of influence from the Boston Celtics. They've hired several personnel people in the management and on the coaching staff from the Celtics organization. They've even implemented the Tom Thibodeau-style defensive system that originated with that Celtic club back in the day.
And some changes here for the Kings. Gay comes in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Collison in for Ray McCallum. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Phoenix. Dragic comes in for Thomas. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
And that one's good by Gay. Gay's got 12 points here in the second half. You talk about the Celtics and their connection with the Suns, both franchises with great histories. Boston with the league-leading 17 championships. But Phoenix, and this may surprise some, with the 4th best win percentage all time.
Yeah, that is surprising. Did not know that little nugget. And, you know, last season, though, they missed the playoffs for the 4th straight season, Kevin. That hadn't happened since 75, right around the team founded. Suns fans are really accustomed to playoff basketball.
Here's Gay. The Suns getting the bucket. Collison kicks to McLemore. Oh, good on the three. Suns trail by 10. Bledsoe outside. And Tucker kicks to Bledsoe. Here's Plumlee. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 4th assist in this one. Screen by Cousins. Gay with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Gay kicks to Collison. Back to Gay. Fires the three. Here's Thompson. Here's Cousins. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Cousins has got 4 points now in the quarter. Collison against Bledsoe. To the wing on the left. And Tucker kicks to Bledsoe. Pulls it from the elbow. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Here's Cousins. And that one goes, feeding him with the lead pass.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Plumlee sets the pick for Bledsoe. Here's Tucker. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Perfect screen there.
Yes,
Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Collison kicks to Cousins. Feeds to McLemore. It's stolen by Dragic. Pass to Bledsoe. Kicks it to Plumlee. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. And turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about. Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Now, here is Morris. Bledsoe dishes to Dragic. Here's Tucker. He's covered by Gay. Here's Plumlee. And yes, sir, that one drops. Plumlee's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Great teamwork out there, really helping each other out.
They're playing as one. I mean, they're like a symphony. Everybody in harmony and in beat and in rhythm. 5 straight baskets now have resulted because of assists.
Now here's Cousins. Morris with the rebound. Dragic left side. And here's Gay. Cousins with a screen for Collison. Gay kicks to McLemore. Sacramento moving it around. Collison with it. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Bledsoe. And now running up the court, Bledsoe pushing it up. Morris with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Dragic kicks to Morris. He dishes it to Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Gay with the rebound. Kings leading now by 8. And here they go. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
For Phoenix, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Bledsoe against Collison. Here's Morris, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assists. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
The drive by Cousins, and he gets it to go. Cousins has got 28.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Bledsoe against Collison. Morris cannot hit. Nice D from Cousins. The Kings have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. The top of the King jumper is on the mark. And it's a 10-point Sacramento lead.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Up top, Bledsoe. He's covered by Collison. Bledsoe passes to Morris. Back to Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. Goes up to the stripe, and he hits the jumper for 2. Sacramento leading by 8. Collison kicks to Cousins. Back to Collison. Gay outside. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And the Suns call time here.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Here's Dragic. There's the dish to Plumlee. And stolen by Cousins. Collison against Bledsoe. Outside Collison. Gay outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Collison. Launches it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Jacks up a 3. No good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Collison dishes to Cousins. Gay outside. Passes it to Collison. Back to Gay. Tries from 10. Almost, but it rolls out.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space. Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Collison kicks to Cousins. Hands the shot from
DeMarcus Cousins.
Cousins has got 32 points in the game.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Timeout call. The Suns. They trail by 10. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Left in the fourth quarter. And Tucker has it in the corner. That's it, coming off an assist from Tucker. Tucker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Cousins with a screen for Collison. Now the pass to Gay. Screen by Cousins. Clock at 6. Outside Collison. Puts one up from 19. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That is some real serious dime dropping there.
Defensive
Exquisite
foul.
assist.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Sacramento's gone ice cold from three-point land over
foul.
4 since the start of the final quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's
We're
his
seeing the
second
Suns
personal
unable
foul.
to defend against Gay.
Second team foul.
He has 20 points and
At
the
the line for
three-pointers
your
are
Kings.
dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Gay.
Well, as long as he's continuing to make
Two
them,
shots.
I think they should make him more of a focal point of this offense.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Showing off a very smooth stroke at the free throw line right there.
Phoenix has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Connects! And now they trail by just 4.
A little bit of a defensive
For three.
breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to
Defensive
leave open
foul.
on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Sacramento. Rudy Gay. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are...
So either way you cut it, they're going to need a pair of threes and some help at the other end as well.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bledsoe against Collison. Pass to Dragic. From downtown, buries it from outside.
Dorian Dragic.
Sacramento with the ball.
Defensive foul.
They've led by as many as 14 points.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to
That's
extend
his
the game.
fourth personal
Yeah, it's still
foul.
close, but they're fighting that
14
clock
foul.
as much as the score right now.
Shooting for Sacramento. Rudy Gay. At the line for 2.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
Boy, a 3 here would be huge.
Yeah, a chance to tie it up and make it even with the game on the line.
The Kings.
That drops.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Time expires and we're going to overtime. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1, getting going right now. And it's the Suns to start out. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the Suns, inside it's Morris and Plumlee. Dragic is out there with Isaiah Thomas, and it's Tucker in at the 3. The Kings trailing. Cousins with a screen on Thomas. Gay right side, outside Collison. Back to Gay. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. He feeds it to Tucker. It's Thomas outside. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Stauskas, the pass to Collison. It's Gay on the way. There's the feed to Thompson. Outside Collison. Klops in the layup for 2.
Darren Collison with the basket.
Collison's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Here's Tucker. Blocked. Dishes to Morris. Second shot opportunity. That one wide left.
Boy, that's a shocking miss. That's one of his favorite spots on the floor, and the defense was nowhere to be found.
Gay kicks to Collison. Back to Gay. Feeds it to Cousins. He's feeling it. That is good.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Cousins has got 34 points. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 from the field in the overtime period so far. Pass to Plumlee. Now here's Dragic. He's tightly guarded. And Tucker kicks to Dragic. No good on the triple. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Here's Cousins. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. And it's a 4-point Kings lead.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. He kicks to Thompson. Again, Sacramento.
Jason Thompson.
Suns trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And stolen by Cousins. The drive by Collison, stolen by Thomas. And here comes Thomas, leading the fast break. And Dragic with the basket on the assist by Thomas. 17 points for Goran Dragic.
Unbelievable basket. What a huge height disadvantage. I thought for sure he would be blocked.
Not this fella, Steve. Not at this stage of the game. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way.
Now here's Collison. Back to Gay. In low to Cousins. Terrific assist. He's finished solid play all around.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Thomas. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Here's Cousins.
Suns foul. Miles Plumlee. That's his third personal foul. Shooting for Sacramento, DeMarcus Cousins. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. Phoenix has gone 0 of 3 from long range so far in this overtime period. Thomas dishes to Morris. Kicks it to Dragic from deep. Sinks it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, what a clutch shot. That could be the difference maker.
Big moment in this game.
Here's Gay. And it's Dragic with the rebound. Phoenix has gotten only one of their first 4 attempts from three-point range to fall here in overtime.
Terrific execution there when it mattered the most. He knew he had the height advantage. He got the job done.
Let me grab the microphone and I'ma take it away. Every time I spit up low 1 or 2 speakers. Top my fever, but my name not Eva.
Let's hear a red, white, and blue welcome for your team, USA!
Outside Collison. He dishes it to Cousins.
Got it! DeMarcus
They do
Cousins!
have a foul to give here.
Here we go, fans!
And the Suns call time here. They're trailing by 2. 11 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing.
Fans, get out of your seat and let them hear it!
It's Dragic with the drive. Plumlee can't
Kings
cash
foul.
in.
DeMarcus Cousins. That's his third personal foul. At the line for the Suns.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Taking 2 shots.
Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. And that's an intentional foul.
Isaiah Thomas. That's his first personal foul.
That's the first, and that will put
Second
them
team
up by
foul.
2.
Shooting for Sacramento.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Oh! How did that go in?
Unbelievable.
Talk about a terrific...
And with another overtime period here, we've got more terrific basketball coming your way right now. And it's the Suns with the ball. Thomas passes to Morris. Here's Tucker. He's covered by Gay. Tucker can't get it to go.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Now here's Collison. Here's Stauskas. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Gay. Here's the 3. And good on the basket.
Rudy Gay, 3!
Gay's got 27 points.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Thomas kicks to Plumlee. Here's Tucker. He's covered by Gay. Plumlee dishes to Morris. Suns moving the ball around. Tucker can't get it to go. Sacramento leading by 3. Stauskas the pass to Thompson. Outside Dragic to the paint. Here's Morris. Phoenix no good that time either.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
And it's sent back by Plumlee. Here's Tucker. He's covered by Collison. A nice shot by Tucker.
Assist from Goran Dragic.
The Kings shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Here's Collison. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Kings lead by 3.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And Plumlee kicks to Thomas. It's Morris atop the key. The 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. The drive by Collison and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
Well, Darren Collison in this one,
That's
he has
his
12
second
points,
personal foul.
and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
At the line for your Kings, Darren Collison. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Collison. Collison hits them both.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Timeout call, the Suns.
Stack my notches with the rock determination. Up a vato, running across the border with his poncho. Face like when it's busting. Planning these things till
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Cousins. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. The second thing he said to them was that they should be looking for opportunities to push the ball up the court and convert some quick, easy baskets in transition. Guys, I'll bet those adjustments come as a bit of a surprise as they've waited until the overtime to make them. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Now Cousins. After the missed 3 from Goran Dragic. Kept alive. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Still Kings ball. 19 seconds on the shot clock. 19.
Cousins with a screen for Gay. Here's Stauskas. He's guarded by Dragic. Cousins. And finally they hit one.
Cousins.
Cousins has got 43 points.
Kevin, he's dominating here in the overtime. He's been on a tear.
Thomas dishes to Dragic.
2 minutes remaining.
Thomas kicks it to Tucker. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Tucker's got 23 points.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Gay up top. Passes it to Stauskas. Back to Gay. Here's the 3. Collison's shot is good. Collison's got 11 points in the quarter.
The best result they could hope for on that possession when they get all 3 points back that they just gave up. Now they're close to putting this game out of reach.
I'm not ready to go quite there yet, but it sounds like the crowd believes that's the case.
Now here's Dragic. Plenty of space. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. He's got 22.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Cousins with a screen on Thomas. Gay in the corner. Another 3 for Sacramento.
The defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Thomas kicks it to Tucker. The dish to Dragic. Tucker the pass to Dragic. 6 to shoot. Baseline J on the way, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Outside Collison. Second chance effort. Thompson misses. The Suns shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Thomas, it's a wide open look. It's in!
Isaiah
What
Thomas.
a beautiful shot to bring him to within
For
3.
three.
A big bucket there to quiet this crowd, Clark.
You know, that's exactly what you got to do. Take them out of the equation. Make those fans be
Defensive
quiet.
foul.
And that's exactly what he did.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his third
And the
personal
Kings making a
foul.
change here.
Fourth
McLemore's
team
checked
foul.
in. And a change for the Suns. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. And an intentional foul
Defensive
right
foul.
there.
Eric Bledsoe. That's his first personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Ben McLemore. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Timeout call, the Suns. They trail it by 4. 20 seconds left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just one. Guys, your thoughts?
I think the coach is telling them here to just take the easy points in a hurry, and then you got to foul right away.
I don't think they necessarily need to just foul blindly right away here. Still go for a steal before you send one of them to the foul line.
And it's the Suns with the ball. 4-point game. And Bledsoe, here we go. And they're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Eric Bledsoe. That's his second personal foul. Penalty situation. Shooting for Sacramento, Darren Collison. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Another 3 for Phoenix. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're ahead by 3. 7 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
PJ Tucker. That's his 5th personal foul. Penalty situation. Shooting for Sacramento, Rudy Gay.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point
At the line
cushion.
for 2.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
What a terrific job to get the release perfect that time. I thought it might get blocked or deflected, but nice stroke.
Even with giving up a lot of size in that matchup, still able to get off a nice long-range shot there.
And so it's Sacramento who scrape by with the win. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly. But I tell you what,
Well, DeMarcus,